Yo, what's going on guys? Welcome to another Clash of Clans video where I'm your host Godzilla, and as you guys can see I've got another base because, well, the other base kinda, yeah, if they didn't win they stole a lot of my loot and I was happy with it. And after the guy, well, he 3-starred me with a melee barge, so that's really terrible. So, also the war ended. And well, we lost. We lost in the ending phase, and yeah, we lost with 8 stars, so not the greatest. As you can see, it was mainly the fact that, well, they got a lot of 2 and mainly a lot of 3 stars. They 3-starred most of our bases, which is, well, a big problem, seeming we mostly 2-starred and even had some 1 stars. But I'm not too sad about it because, well, this is probably the first time we've got over an average 2-star. What I mean by an average 2 stars, well, a clan, when it has 20 members in war, when you get 40 stars you 2-star every base. So this was the first clan war we did that, but well, they were stronger and they almost got 3 stars on all of our bases, which was kinda sad, but well, the results weren't too bad. Now I'm gonna talk about these. The attacks, I'm gonna say, well, what I thought about them, and I'll just show them to you guys. The defenses mainly, I'm gonna, well, tell you guys what could have been done better on the defense. So, well, that should help out a lot. Starting here with Seri's attack on the number 1 guy. Seri is our number 1 guy. He's a very skilled, nearly max tunnel 9 player. He only has to do his walls, I think, and maybe a few defensive structures, and then he's maxed. Also his heroes, but well, maxing heroes on tunnel 9 is, well, nobody does that. Most people get him to 50 to 20, and as you can see he's got his king level 15 already and his queen level 11, so he's doing fine there as well. As you can see, he's going to a decent tunnel 9. What I did like about this attack was the fact that, well, even though he put in his pack as very early, they did go in, and also the luring was done very well. His golems sadly stick together, and well placed rage bow here really helped accelerate his troops inside, as he's using Go Weeby, which I think it's one of the first times he uses. Mainly he uses Go Wipe, but well, as you guys can see in the score, he 2-starred him and I think he got to like 70% or something. I haven't fully watched it yet, but the attack looks very nice so far. The wizards from the clan castle are gonna assist the golems in taking out this part of the base. He still has this queen and 2 witches in the left in the center, so they should take out most of the center as long as the witches don't get taken out too fast. Luckily the golems here really well protect the witch right here, so the witch can still take out this archer tower, I think. No, she won't. But then the golems turn inwards and the wizards are able to take down the archer tower, getting him at almost 60%, which I think is gonna be the end of this attack. Let's speed it up to see if anything interesting happens still. Nope. So I'm gonna end up at 60%, which is a very nice attack against a tunnel 9 as a tunnel 8. Let's say in the chat. Say hi to YouTube. Let's see who answers it. Let's give you minions. Minions are really funny in a clan castle, especially if they try taking them out with ground troops, which, well, happens quite often actually. Plus they're really fast as clan castle troops. The most heroic attack on the other team was on Chris. Chris is, as you guys can see, a premature tunnel 9, but well, not that bad. He probably has been tunnel 9 for a moment now. What the attacker here probably did wrong was, well, obviously he's trying to take down the surrounding structures using his king and his queen, but when he would have just used like 2 or 3 dragons for that and then put down the heroes would have lived a lot longer and maybe even survived the entire raid, which would have helped them get to the center, because, well, dragons are mainly idiots and they never go for the town hall, it seems. So, as you can see here, his archer queen goes down, so both his heroes are down. He has a clan castle, balloon, and 3 dragons down, I think. No, if they're not inside of each other. No, 3 dragons. They're just gonna take this part out, and I think he's gonna spawn up in this corner. I expect them to place his troops right here, but well, this goes fine. I don't think he learned the clan castle yet, which is strange, because, well, if he watched any replays, he knew we would have wizards in the clan castle, which can really mess up your dragon attack. But luckily for him, they all went into the same spot, so he didn't really have a lot of problems with him. Huh? Oh wait, this was the best attack. I was like, looks like he's gonna win, but well, as you can see here, the biggest problem on this defense was that, well, he had 2 level 4 and 1 level 3 air defense, which is really, it's too low as a town hall 9. You can get away with level 4 air defense as town hall 7, maybe early town hall 8, but as town hall 9 it's not gonna work, and you can see it probably cost him this defense, because, well, if he would have had like level 6, level 7, maybe level 7 air defenses, he totally would have defeated these dragons a lot faster, because, well, now the dragons hardly take any damage from the air defenses, so they're just gonna roam around in the space and destroy it. I think this is gonna be a 3-star. Yeah, this is a 3-star. Well, nice work on Master's part. Sadly for us, it was a 3-star on one of our higher bases. Next on, we're gonna look at the defenses. We'll take this one as final, where our leader defended. First do this one. This seems like, what kind of attack is this? An archer P.E.K.K.A. Oh well. We'll see how it goes. He puts down a line of archers to clear surrounding structures, probably so the P.E.K.K.A. can go in. 3 P.E.K.K.A. is quite a strong force if they do what you want, but I think he should have learned the clan castle a little bit earlier than now, because now he has no surrounding buildings where he can lure them to. Let's see, it seems like the Valkyrie is really gonna destroy his troops, and the clan castle troops are just gonna run around and destroy his attack. The P.E.K.K.A. are going in, but they're not gonna be fast enough to, well, get to the town hall or get to 50% before the clan castle troops reach him. So that's gonna cost him the attack. Also, wow, he has low spells. I don't know what that. I think he's town hall 8 or 9, something like that. But well, the attack isn't gonna work out for him. He only has his king left. He puts down a heal spell, but a level 3 heal spell really isn't gonna help that much against so many defenses spawning on his king. So sadly, a loss on our part. But now let's get into the more fun stuff. A loss on the enemy's part. Let's see. Here we go. Let's see what tactic is this. This is a dragon witch. Really, I think if you're gonna do weird tactics in, well, clan wars, you should always try them out first. This guy obviously, wow, it's a number 1 guy. He obviously doesn't know how witches work, because he places her within range of a defense, which even I as a Tunnel 8, who doesn't even have witches, know that when you put them in range of a defense, the defense will lock onto your witch. So it won't, well, target her skeletons, because the skeletons aren't spawned at the moment it targets. So as we watch this rate go on, basically has got 12%. He only has a few dragons left, which he rage us up, which is a really nice place to rage spell, but it's just not going to be enough. And as we see the final dragons go down, he puts down one more dragon, rages it up as well, but not going to do it. And he's probably going to end up at like 30% max. Arch is coming in, but it's not enough. And that's it. 23%. Really bad attack on his part. He probably could have done a lot better if he would have prepared his attack, because he obviously didn't. A lot of height from one person. There are two on them. Whatever. So let's see. As you guys can see, I've got my farming army trained up, and as I said, I would do a farming special, but I thought it's really hard to do a farming special, seeming farming on PC is kinda hard to do because you only can put down one troop at a time. So I'm just gonna do this one attack. I cleared all my entire storage on doing all my walls. As you guys can see, I've done all my walls purple, I think. And I go into this, remove all. Yep, I've got 225 purple walls, which is very nice indeed. So let's attack and find a map. And I'm back, and this is a really nice looking base. I don't even know if this is a rushed base or if it's just gemmed because someone thought it was a good idea to spend like $300 on gems and then stop playing the game. But I'll take it since, well, look at that loot. That's one of probably the most loot I've found in a long time. Well, not really. I've been farming the entire day so far, so I found some good loot, but it's one of the better ones. Also, it's in a very rushed base, and since he's inactive, his expos and his inferno are down, which helps me a lot because, well, as a Tunnel 8, I really don't have any chance of my army surviving a well-placed inferno. At least not my farming army. My Goek can stand it quite well actually. When I was pushing, I kind of found that out because, well, I always was really scared and I never attacked bases who had infernos in the center. But I noticed that when they're only level 1 and sometimes even level 2, you can, well, your troops will survive them for a while. So you can actually get into those bases when you don't expect it. But as these army camps around the edge go down, I can place my final barbarians. I didn't get all of the loot, but that's not a problem, because we did get a lot. When I say a lot, I mean really a lot, because I think we've got around 300,000 gold, and that's really what I'm going for. Because now that I've done my P.E.K.K.A., I'll show you my lab in a second, because, well, I only have lightning spells, goblins, and some smaller things to do. And then I'm maxed on my lab, and I think the only thing I have to do with my elixir then is max all my barracks, which is quite easy. You'll get minions as well. I've been doing a lot of minions last time. So let's see. Base looks nice, and the lab. Where's the lab? Always when I replace everything in my base, I'll have to seek around. I one of the things I want to do after my P.E.K.K.A is done first is my balloons, so I can show some Tunnel 8 balloon attacks, but the problem is I only have level 1 minions. And level 1 minions are really great, trust me on that one, so that's why I didn't upgrade them yet. I'll probably do them soon, because well, my king only needs 2 more levels to be maxed, and my walls will take a lot longer than that. So I'll fill up my storage as far as I can in a small amount of time, and then I'll just do a spree of upgrading my walls, and I'll see you then. What's going on, guys, and I'm back. Well, sadly the recording messed up, so well, I've upgraded all of my walls to the sexy purple ones because they're all super sexy and purple and stuff, and I've got 4 level 8 walls, which I'm super excited about. And sadly I can't show you the progress, but well, I'll say I've been raiding and farming quite a lot. Yeah, really a lot. So that was the video for today, guys. Like, comment and subscribe if you liked the video, and I'll see you guys next time. Cheers! Yo, what's going on, guys, and welcome to another Clash of Clans video where I'm your host Godzilla, and today I'm gonna do the Noah's Ark tactic for Tunnel 8, of course, because well, you need to be Tunnel 9 to train the Witch and the Lava Hound, but it's kinda nice, very sexy. And I've also got the Pimp wall breakers with their golden bombs, and the dragons just hanging overhead. They're like, yeah, I don't give a shit about you, you're just down there. This P.E.K.K.A has got a good life, got all of the healers. So let's find the base, and I'll see you guys back then. Yes, of course I want to. Maybe I Masters League or Champions League, because well, seems really awesome, and I pushed the Masters before and that was the most awesome thing I did. But I think we found a base. Alright, most legit army composition ever. I'm gonna probably try to lure out the clan castle using my Hawk Riders. Go for it! There were no clan castle troops, that was a total waste of Hawk Riders. And here come the Golem, the Wall Breakers, Harry and Potter, the Barbarians, this is really the weirdest attack I've done so far, like by far. So, and here goes, and he'll spell, real spell those bad boys up, and let's go in with the P.E.K.K.A. Healers in the back, and yeah, this is going really terrible. Let's get the clan castle in there, and the king. This is the weirdest attack I've done so far, and it's not even going that well, and I really hope I win this because I don't want to go through the entire process of building this army, because well, I only have 1 barrack that can train more than wizards. I don't really upgrade my barracks that much. But as you guys can see, this attack is going absolutely terrible, which is of course really funny to watch, but for me it's, well, not as funny. Well, it actually is fun. I don't care about my cups, but I wasted quite a lot of dark elixir and regular elixir on this attack, so I'd prefer it at least to decent. But it seems to not like me and just go absolutely terrible. Which is of course fine, it's his own opinion. But I'd prefer my attacks without an own opinion. Alright, I still have my lightning spell, which is gonna save me by drillsing a lightning spell on the Tesla tower, because that's absolutely necessary. Now, maybe the dragons are gonna be able to do something, because these two air defenses are out. And maybe at least get me 1 star. Well, this was probably the most horrible attack I've done in a very long time. Golem took out that spring trap there, so my other ground troops couldn't walk into that, I guess, because I have so many ground troops. No, not at all. Let's see. Let's hope the golem takes down the archer tower before it takes down my dragon, and it didn't. And a giant bomb on the golem. Well, this is absolutely a valid attack, but well, I can live with it, and it was good fun. Good stuff. Now I'm gonna give a shout out to an attacker in our most recent clan war, which I promised to give him a shout out. On his 3-star, it's our lowest player in the clan war. Wow, look at this entire row of troops. It's so insane, because well, normally you only have like this, like 5 or 6 troops, and now it barely fits on the screen. Which I think is good fun. Good stuff there. Let's see if the clouds can open. I'm gonna read the messages in the chats in a second, and I'm gonna go look up the most recent clan war. So, this is attack. He's using an archers with dragons attack, and I promised to give him a shout out for it, because well, he was our first 3-star, I think, the war. So, even though he's not taking on the hardest base, he himself is, I think, an early Town Hall 7. Not entirely sure, I should have checked that before the video. Mike, I know you're watching this, so don't put all of your archers in a little cluster, because, well, as you can see, the mortar absolutely destroys them. So you can better put them in a line like this, so they can, well, basically just shoot over. Also bring 3 spells, but you've been attended to that, I think, a lot of times. Rest of the attack is just going fine. This little lonely level 1 or 2 or something air defense is not gonna do anything. I don't understand people who don't max out their air defense at Town Hall 7, because at Town Hall 7 the absolute biggest threat your base is gonna face is, well, mass dragon attacks. At Town Hall 8 you get go wipes and other tactics you have to be wary about, but at Town Hall 7 there isn't. At Town Hall 7 the only big threat you have is getting 3 stars. Well, for getting 3 set, of course, is, well, mass dragons. At least that's gonna be used a lot. Of course you have some people who are really good in like UV or something, but as the attack starts to wrap up, I'll just speed this up a little bit so you don't have to wait for the dragons just cleaning up the rest of the base all that long. As you guys can see, he's got some surrounding buildings. At this point we were all really stressed for him to forget to put down his king, but luckily he didn't, and he was smart and he just puts down his king right about now, I think. Yeah, there goes the king. The king's gonna go around, and the dragons are as well. Luckily for him, the dragons didn't go all the way around. So, a nice 3-star for a Town Hall 7 versus Town Hall 7 attack. Good stuff. Nice attack, Mike. And here's your shout out. Even though it's a little bit late. But, I'll see you guys after I get to the clouds. I'll see you guys next time.